Alright, hello everyone. Give me 1 second whilst I just bring up our notepad. There we are. Okay, amazing. Hello everyone. We are continuing, of course, with 100%ing Legends EA, which as of right now includes finishing off the alpha list. We have very few left now. We're down to the final 12. Who could I feature them? Oh wait, did I include throw and sort? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, so basically there's very few left. So a lot of today might just be resetting or getting points for the 5-star, which hopefully means we'll come across Keldeo and Meloetta as well. Now, Throw and Sork, I know it in the Virizion one. And I could just therefore go and get them there. However, I will keep an eye out for them, and we will go and get them if necessary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check which ones they can be in, just so that we keep an eye out for them. Obviously, it's going to be a fighting type. I'm assuming it's going to be a 3-star, maybe a 4. Yeah, I can see some 3s here, and they're in so many of them. The only ones they're not are the Galarian Farfetch'd ones, and then like a couple others. Are they in any 4-stars? No, so it's only the 3-star fighting that we need to effectively keep an eye out for. So I will put them in there. And therefore, we literally need 12, I think. Let's just check in this back bit. So if we get to here. So that's Slow Rose Alpha. Slow Kings Alpha and it's normal. These are, okay, normal of these guys we want to be looking out for. Same with Raichu. Normal Yamask. Normal Mime Jr. Alpha Alola Marowak, who I should have written down yet. Alpha Quillfish, Alpha Stunfisk, and then, actually, you know what, I'm going to put you there, just to make it clearer. So then that's going to be Overquill. Overquill will go there. Stunfisk, if I put there, then we know that Avalugg is that last one. And there we go. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position. Is the bright stick blue? It is. And yeah, we can just kind of fire through them, hopefully. Are there any ones, apart from Indeedee, are there any ones that, and the regionals, are there any other normals we need? Overquill, which we know I need. Oh, I need a Sork as well. Okay, that one I can get in Brazil, but we'll pick one up anyway because we're going to be alpha hunting it. Alright, let's just double check there's nothing in here. I don't remember there being any. How many points do we have? 22,000. Okay, so we basically are there for the reset. Our last 5 was the Frigibax, wasn't it? So we only want to be looking for 3s and 4s basically. Normal, fighting, fire, and ground. So I think we just look for those types, and then if they're not a 3 or a 4, we can just move on. I do want to be at a Poke Center. Pokemon Center. I think it's also important, like, obviously to get the points, to get the 5 stars are important. I will for now, just because we're close, when we get the next one, I'll do the points then and refresh. Because ultimately, yes, at one point we are going to have to probably just be resetting for the 5s. I mean, maybe it's better actually to just be doing that now, getting the points, and then, you know, through the refreshes, hopefully we see the other few. Because the 5s are a lot less likely, and there's a lot more that we need to see. So maybe we should be doing that. Just checking out these 4. Yeah, so that's a small one. Are there any actually we need here? So it's normal, fighting, fire, and ground. Normal, fighting, fire, and ground. Okay, there's none here. So I think the only thing is with this one. What donuts do we have? We have a load of 5s, good. How many 3s do I have? Okay, we have 2 3s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it on a 3. Just because I don't want to waste a 5 donut. Because we only need 3k, which we should be able to get from a 3. Oh, is it up there? It's up there. Let's just save it this one, just to be sure that we did save. Did see, of course, as well that the Shiny Volcanion's out, so I will want to get that at some point. We aren't far off, but there is a couple Mega Stones we need to grab. Because apparently I don't have them, which I'm surprised. Maybe I just haven't moved Pokemon over. I don't know. I can't remember if I only moved some. I didn't bother moving any of the DLC ones. I really don't remember. But I'm pretty sure Keldeo and Meloetta need to be there. And I mean, I want to get the whole one done anyway. And obviously it's not a timed thing. It is the first time Shiny Volcanion has been available. So I do need to get it. But yeah, for now we'll just wait and get it when we need to. Is there no way to get on here from this side? I thought there was. I guess not. I guess we have to go round? Yeah. That's fine. Be careful not to hit yourself there, otherwise you won't be able to rise as much. Okay. So we're going to use a 3. Still get nearly 6 minutes. And there should be plenty. I was going to go to a 2, but I was like, we're going to be using a 3 donut anyway, I might as well. Hopefully get some easy ones. Oh, is that enough? Oh my god, it is literally enough. It is exactly enough. That is lucky. That is very, very lucky. Oh, that we didn't catch it. I thought we would. We need 1 Binacle. Oh, I'm going to have to fight these guys. Let's just send out Heatran doing Overheat, because he's super strong. Okay, there we go. We need to also get floating Pokeballs, so let's just throw out Hawlucha for easiness sake. Oh, was that one there? Yep. Now I just need to catch one more. I'm not fussed about getting these other ones. They're, you know, as you see, they don't contain anything helpful. So nothing that we don't already have in plenty supply. I'll go for the big one. I don't know if can Gimme Gold coins be in the big one? I don't know. Okay, there we go. We got the Onyx. Nice. What's in a gold for a 3? I mean, we can get it because it's, you know, it's only a tiny little area, but I am sort of curious, to be honest. Yeah. What's in it? Oh, Chopal's in there. Okay. Not bad. Take those, I suppose. Alright. Well, that will give us the survey done, which is good. Which means we can go and refresh that. So yeah, I suppose if we work on just getting these 5s, then then we can go to refreshing last, because we're going to have to be refreshing it anyway, or re-rolling, however you want to say it. What do you need to do actually? Let me just check something. Give me 1 second. How's? Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. It's slightly too loud. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, so we need to. Oh, we've been spotted. Alfred Dene. Can you let me off, please? Leave me alone. There we go. We need to get rid of those 3. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to... Nope, where is it? Here, Rust Syndicate office. And re-roll our 5-star, see what we get. Now, of course, for the 5-star, we are looking for Ice, Electric, Ghost, and Poison. They're the 4 that we want. There isn't a 5-star of every type, which is good. But there's at least 5 I can think of. Obviously, Dragon we've just done. There's the 3 starter types, or first partner types. There's another one I've come to mind, but we haven't got that anyway. We've got... Ooh, a legendary. Okay, so this could be Meldio or Keloetta. Keldeo or Meloetta. So it's definitely worth checking out. Now, of course, it could be another legendary, shiny hunt legendary, which I will pass on because I just don't think we necessarily need that right now. Let's go check it out. Oh wait, I need to save. I always forget about these things. Actually, no, to be fair, no, if it's not a... I mean, I should save anyway, just to be safe. If it's not a legendary, we'll be, you know... We're going for the points anyway. So let's go find out. I don't think it can be anything else. So there's... 2 Swords of Justice, Latios. We got a 2 in 5 chance here of it being something that we need. So not the best odds in the world, but again, it could be worse. How do we get up there? Oh, right here. I'll be out. I'm assuming it's this one over here. It is, okay. So, yeah, you really don't get much time at all, do you? Even with the, you know, 5-star. I mean, 5 minutes, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, running around, or 6 minutes almost, is quite a lot of time, but... Okay, let's see who's here. Is it Keldeo or Meloetta? Cobalion. I mean, this is the first time we've seen Cobalion, and I do know where Cobalion is. I tell you what, it could be an opportunity to potentially pick up Sork or Throw. They might be here. I don't know for sure. They're certainly in the Virizion one. I guess maybe it's probably more steel based, isn't it? Well, they are fighting types. Cobalion's down here. There it is. Pretty cool. It's not a shiny, so you know we're not going to be grabbing it. Oh wait, there's no objectives in this one. Ah, bugger! I didn't realise that. Is it worth just giving Cobalion like 100 resets? I mean, I don't really know the best way to hunt for it. That's the only thing. Let's have a little look actually. So if we go into no, wrong one. Hyperspace Lumiose. There we are. 5-star fighting. I do want to see if it's... Oh, give me 1 second. I had to let the cat in. Okay, does it say here? So let him in, and then he just goes back to the door. Okay, legendary Pokemon Wild Zones. Is Throw or Sork in this zone? No, it's mainly Steel Tusk. Oh, Berserker and Meowth here. We could have picked them up here, but we don't need them anymore. Is it worth trying to do just like 100 resets for Cobalion? I don't know. Maybe we should just do... Because, again, it's not... Like, Terrakion was really quick. It really was fast. So, I think maybe it's worth a try. Obviously, we'll do a reset. I do want to see... See, what's the best... I'm assuming the best one is to save and reset like I did with Virizion. Although that really failed. Because, again, he's just really out the way. Like, why are you over here? I mean, the cool thing about these, if you didn't already know, if we go into settings, and I just pause this for a second. Oh, I just realised my game volume hasn't been on for you guys, my bad. But if we turn that up, it's, you know, it's their music, which is cool. I mean, look how sick he looks, though. He looks pretty cool. Look at the horns. I love that. He does look cool. I do really love Cobalion. He's one of my favourite, you know, legendaries that, you know, sub-legendaries, as it were. But, yeah, I don't know if it's worth trying. I just don't know the best way to do it, because, I mean, okay, we can come from here. Again, there's nothing. It's going to be running. I'm assuming on the ice is best, because we're already a little bit far. Oh, imagine we could just... It was, like, from there. That would be good, wouldn't it? I imagine from this bridge is fine, and then we just run every time. It's a shame the teleporters aren't here. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So we'll load this back up. I'll get on my auto counter, because we can get it to do it for us. Oh, I just remembered. For ages I thought this was broken, and then I realised it wasn't broken, and I'd just been being stupid forever. I was doing it wrong. I need to remember what the mistake was. How do you open this again? There, that one, right? Yeah. So that's, where's the image? So it's this image. I can't remember what the issue was. What was the issue before? Oh my god, I've completely forgot what was the problem. Okay, well, let me just set up the counter. So, is it this one? Yeah, so there's our Virizion resets. So if I just change that to, say, Cobalion resets. To move it on back. Oh god, it's just slightly misaligned, isn't it? Oh, there we go. No, I didn't. It's not even close. Let's just make it bigger, and it'll be easier. How did I do this before? Oh, it's because they weren't in a group before, that's why. And take them out of the group. It'll be way easier. There we go. And then this number just needs to be default. So if I do that, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. And then we put them back in the group. Move the group together, make it smaller. Right. I'll make it a bit smaller. Oh, hello, cat. Okay, so the thing is live. Let me just check it's working. I can't remember what I did wrong. Okay, so it's not working. Huge. Oh, and hold on, the image is slightly wrong. Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to edit this properly, hold on. So transform. just do 230. And then transform. Why won't they bloody line up? That's too high again. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Why is that so difficult? That's going to get bigger in a minute, so we'll fix it. How did I do the counter before? I genuinely don't remember. Basically, for ages, my auto counter wasn't working, and I couldn't remember what the reason was. And if we want to try these Cobalion hunts, we need to have the auto counter working. I think it was just the type of image I used. So let me just give it this other image. See if it was this one I meant to give it. I can't remember. And I think it is. And then we do this one. And then that. Okay, now let's give it a go. So, if we close the game, do that. Okay, yeah, there we go, got it. Yeah, it's the way I did the image before. I can't remember, I think I just cropped it badly or something. I can't remember. Basically, it works, is my point. So, let's close the game again, because I need to actually properly reset. And there you go, you can see it's gone up again. So let's reset the counter. And go to before we go in. Now I'm going to look up where people have hunted Cobalion. So Cobalion, Shiny, Legends CA. Let's see where Austin John does it from. Okay, so that's him doing it for Virizion. Shiny Cobalion tips. What's he saying here?
After you find Cobalion, it's actually very easy to do. Once you approach as close to the wall right about here, this is when the Pokemon spawns in. And it's sort of the edge of a circle that kind of builds out like this. If I count down past the 3rd rung of that staircase, and now I'm at the 4th rung, and I run all the way to the right, hugging the edge of the dimension here, it's not going to spawn in until I get to about here. If I'm right here, and then I move right there, that's when it's going to spawn in. What I just did over and over and over is I found a spot right about here at the squaring myself off with the...
He's going to run back and forth.
Like the actual tiles on the grid right there. And I'm knowing that I'm looking exactly this way. And then I just run left for 5 seconds, bringing me to the bottom of the staircase to right about here. And then I just run to the right for 5 seconds. And once I'm over here, I know that it spawns in. If you don't go far enough away, you're not going to see Cobalion actually spawn in there at the last second. Horizontally, I sort of line myself up with the middle of the tunnel.
Okay, let's give it a go. Because it does look like it is going to be easiest to run. Now, Virizion was a lot harder because it was just in a really awkward place, whereas this is probably a little bit easier just because it is at least kind of open. The only downside is the resets won't be automated because I'm not resetting from the menu. That's the only downside here. I don't know. Is it quicker just to run back and forth? Probably, right? But then I don't have a oh, I've gone to the wrong one. Then I don't have a way of counting. There's got to be a way. What can I look at? I mean, I could get Cobalion, to be fair. But I don't think it will be matching enough. Okay, well, let's have a look. We've got a steel one somewhere. There it is. No alpha power, unfortunately. Do we have any fighting ones? Just the all types, which is no alpha anyway. Yeah, so we'll just use our steel. Oh, the leveling still makes a difference. I didn't realise. Well, these are all 5. Oh, I guess the sparkling one gives you more. Interesting, that seems to be the most. I don't know if that is because they're steel type, but maybe. So, of course, we can save. We just, you know, if we want to back out, we'll back out to the Pokemon Center. So, let's make our way near Cobalion and save, hopefully, when it's not spawned in yet. So, it should... Okay, so it should be about here. I think we're not spawned in. And then if we do that, we see it spawn in once, and then we just go back. And then we do it again. And that's 2. Okay, I think this is a better way. It's just, I'm going to have to manually count it, which kind of sucks. But I don't have a better way of doing it. So let's just... there's got to... No, because there's no... I don't have any menu or anything. I'm literally running back and forth. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to manually do it, which means I need to change what is the auto counter. So, give me a second. So, if we change this to not read from file and just say text, and then go into tools, scripts. What's this one called? That one. And then just remove that. I believe now. There you go. Okay, cool. So let me just set it up for 10. Actually, let me just set it up for 100, because then it then in the future we know it fits. Ooh. Wish I could zoom in on my image. Oh, let me turn the music back on because it's now silent. Okay, cool. And then we change it back to 3, and then I just have to keep pressing it basically, which again sucks, but it is what it is. It could be in a worse position. Oh, I don't know why I keep sneezing today. Okay, yeah, I mean this is actually pretty fast, and I think it has a decent chance of giving us a Cobalion. I'll tell you what, actually, let me quickly put that in my screen, because otherwise I'll lose it. Oh, what? Oh, I do have it, it's just hidden. Okay, there we go. I mean, look, you can see how quick that time is going down. At least we're actually able to kind of, you know, verify that it's actually spawning in every time. Like Virizion, we don't get to see that. And as much as I know that it is spawning in, it is very scary to not see it effectively at the same time. So yeah, you always worry a little bit, but it is what it is. That's why what I ended up doing when I was resetting for it was I went from the roofs, or from the roof, and I sat far enough away where the Horluchas, like nearby or next to it almost, were just out of reach. So when I could see them spawning, I knew that Virizion, who was slightly, or this is slightly off, who was slightly further away, was therefore, spawning in as well. I mean, you could hear it a lot of the time, to be fair. I think just, naturally I was still not curious, skeptical, because we did 1,150 resets and didn't get it, so, it was a little bit annoying. But yeah, because we want to have plenty of time. Every time we get past that half mark, we will make a reset. I don't want to be risking anything. It's just not worth it. I did see someone fail a shiny because they didn't give themselves long enough, and I don't want to be that guy. Now, I don't think we need to go as far as I'm going, and I know ultimately in the long term it will add up to loads of time, but I'm just being safe, kind of figure it out, and yeah, I'm sure we'll adapt over time. Yeah, okay. For this one, we'll go to 20 just because we started a bit late, and then we'll probably do every 15. Yeah, so that one I'm not sure we reset there, or if we did. Well, we didn't see it spawn here, so I don't think we reset that one. Okay, you know what? We are halfway. I'm just again, no risks. We're not taking any risks. This is the Magikarp Festival one. Oh, it's Penny. I always get those two confused. I think because they were both at the end of the previous playlist I used. I don't like this theme. It's a bad one. I get it fits Team Star's vibe, but it's too aggressive in my opinion. Okay, now I like this bit. I forgot about this bit. It just starts badly. Yeah, let's see if that was far enough. It was, okay. This is about there, I think. Okay, so that wasn't far enough. So as soon as I go past that second window at the back, that's what I'm going off of, rather than the rung on the stairs. Seems to be about right. Well, wouldn't it be nice if we suddenly picked up Shiny Cobalion today, hey? What are the odds of these guys? I don't quite remember. It's like 1 in 500 something, right? Something like that. No, if you didn't know, Cobalion Shiny is like a dark blue, and it goes a bit more golden than I'd say yellow, like its horns and tufts of fur that's got this also yellow. That's the main difference. But instead of sort of a teal turquoise blue, it's much darker blue. So we should notice pretty quickly. I'm not fussed about that point. I mean, it's the hardest one to tell of the lot, to be fair. But not because it's necessarily a hard shiny spot, more because the others are really obvious. You know, Roseon is bright pink, and Terrakion has red horns, it has blue suddenly, like, you know, it's quite different. Okay, we check this one more, and then we reset. There we go. Oh, this is the Magikarp Festival, so they're still next to each other. Just in a different part of the video. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely quicker than having to, you know, menu reset every time. Yeah, in fairness, I don't need to actually be counting it. It's just more of because I want to know. And it's cool to be like, I got this in this many resets, you know. You could say, oh, it wasn't very long, or, you know, it was a really long one, but it's better if you just know the number, isn't it? Oh, I went too far on that one. Yes, having a look at it, actually, its horns and its sides are almost a bit orangey normally, or bronzy. Whereas they look almost like a sickly yellow on the shiny. The white gets a tad darker, I think, but again, you can't really tell. It's mainly its main body. I think another reason I really like this Pokemon actually is because it's one of the first legendaries I sort of actually remember like looking for / finding. You know, back in Black and White or Black and White 2, or maybe even in Oras and stuff. I just remember like finding Cobalion for the first time and being like, oh my god, like what is this like mysterious Pokemon, legendary stuff. Which I've only really had that feeling since, I think, again with Gen 9 and, or to be honest, more Gen 8. Gen 8 and Hisui, because Hisui was secretive. Whereas Gen 9, we knew about Miraidon, Koraidon, Ogerpon, Petrarun, like, you know, all the what are they called? The thingy trio? The Ogi trio, Ipti, Monkidori, Okidogi, Pheasantipiti, I can't remember. Troublesome trio, I don't know. But like, we knew of them, or like bits about them, whereas, you know, Enamorus was a complete surprise. That was, you know, as much as it isn't the best design in the world, I still think it's awesome. And it was very cool, like, how it was revealed. You know, the forms were Dialga and Palkia, like, it was very exciting. And I, you know, other times I sort of I can remember that sort of excitement is when I discovered like Cobalion for the first time and going through all the Hooper portals in Gen 6 to go to a load of legendaries, because I don't really, I must have looked them up because obviously I wouldn't know on my own, and I don't really remember like knowing what was in there, so I'm not in a position where I'm like, oh, you know, therefore I did know this shiny, or I don't know, this Pokemon. I just remember being excited about finding Cobalion for the first time, and yeah, it was a big thing. So I will always like it deep down. It'll always be my favourite of the three, but I like all of them. I think they're a very solid trio. So you can always go up and check it as well, as you can see. Not shiny. Can I punch it? Oh, he is such a good-looking Pokemon, isn't he? It's probably why Iron Crown, I think, is the best of the Paradox lot of these guys and the legendary dogs / cats, dog cats, cat dogs. I mean, admittedly, like, Suicune's my favourite of that trio. So then you could say, oh well, then it's Walking Wake versus Iron Crown, but Iron Crown is just, it just looks cool, doesn't it? I mean, it's such a good looking Pokemon. It is so well designed. It was going to be tough to beat. I do appreciate the art of, you know, changing or adding to a Pokemon's evolution / lore or forms in later games, and the love we've had for that in recent years. Obviously, Dialga and Palkia getting Origin forms, Heatran and Darkrai getting Megas. Obviously, Zygarde's got a Mega now. The Paradox forms. I just like. I like the. Oh, that shouldn't have gone up. I like the changes of Pokemon. So when it's of legendary Pokemon, that's really cool. The thing I do hope the most, I really hope we get another Reggie. It was really, really cool to get 2 new Reggies in Sword and Shield. I really wish they'd announced it, or I'd discovered it at the time, you know, when it was announced / released, rather than I just played the DLC later and found out. Because I love that. And you know, the fact they haven't added into any EVs, but they decided to do 2 more Reggies, I think is great. I do admittedly think that, you know, therefore, if we were to get more Reggies, it wouldn't be until after we got more evolutions, even if we still have more evolutions. But then again, they can do anything they want, you know. I do really see a... Am I just not respawning it again? Am I just not going far enough? Let me go a bit further back to make sure. That was definitely far enough, so... Oh, maybe it wasn't. I'm so confused. Let me go really far. Yeah, I don't know. There's something exciting, I think, awaiting for us in Winds and Waves. It might also be the first one I get both, because now that I have working, I've got a working job and making more money, I think it is something that I will just kind of switch to. They're not super often, and then there's older game prices now that they seem to have gone up, but for the amount of Pokemon stuff I do, the challenges and the trades and everything, it just makes sense to get both, unfortunately. So I think that is what I will be doing in the future. Cool, it looks even more yellowy in its other versions. It does look really good though. I mean, Gen 5 sprites, I think, as most people can agree, I think are the best sprites we've ever had. As much as 3D is good in many ways, I do miss a lot of the sprites. It does look, it's just bolder. It's always more green than yellow, the older bits. It's more like a luminous green than a yellowy, and I think that does look better, so that probably adds to it as well. But there's so many things you can argue about. Like, ultimately 3D is better, like, we have to agree, because in the modern day where they can do this, we get a lot more interesting features or cool things that can happen that you might not appreciate as much in a 2D form. It's just generally a lot of the art might look nicer. I loved Octopath, but I must admit, after a while, you do kind of go, oh, there's only so much the visuals can do. That's not shiny, is it? No. Yeah, there's only so much they can do. Whereas, when I played Dragon Quest, like, it's so fantastic, and then I played 2D for like a little bit, and I was like, nah, this is awful, I can't do it. And yeah, okay, it wasn't like as visually focused, but still, I hated it. So yeah, it's nicer when I think there's 3D available. It's like old art, effectively. It's just a shame I have to press the button here myself. I just pressed the button, I realised, so I'm not pressing it there. Sometimes I'm doing it when I get to this window, and I'm not meant to do that, so... I mean, obviously, it was way quicker for Terrakion because it literally had a teleporter near it, which is why when it came up, I was like, oh, I have to go for it. I must have put the manual counter on. I really thought I would have put an automatic one on it. But again, when you're not going into the menu, you're not having a recurring thing. I mean, we are to an extent to seeing the window, or whatever. But the problem is, it's not a guaranteed reset. I might make a mistake, or I don't know, something else might happen. So I'm not necessarily resetting perfectly every time, and yeah, so I have to unfortunately do it. But I wasn't really planning on doing this now, but it's presented ourselves, and more importantly, if Cobalion goes, then it reduces, albeit by 1, but it does reduce the the 5s that can show up, because we can't get this one again if we catch the Cobalion. So plus I would really like to have it shiny. It feels like a special Pokemon to actually find shiny. Like, I've got so used to shiny hunting, and the commoninity, is that a word? I don't know how common lots of them are at some points. It's not often we get some really crazy shiny, and obviously legendaries being ones that plenty nowadays are soft locks or just unavailable in games. It's cool to actually sort of actively hunt one, especially in like a modern method. So I feel like this will be pretty special when when we do find it. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice, and I like doing it. There's something special about it, even if it is just running back and forward. It's also just extremely nice being able to actually see it spawn in, because otherwise, you just think you're gonna mess up. Or with Virizion, where I was respawning I was doing a menu reset because I wanted to make sure it definitely was, maybe that was causing an issue. Maybe the first one after a reset. Oh, I don't know. It wasn't, but it's just I couldn't tell otherwise, and I wanted, and also it was incredibly difficult to go back the way I came every time I ran towards it. So, but it was different. I did check. It's a different Virizion. Just when you don't necessarily do it the most simple way in the world, you do kind of go, oh, my, is this actually the same one the whole time? And I've wasted all these resets, but never have. It's just that's what it feels like. Yeah, I'm trying to think how quickly did we get to Terrakion actually? Because that is a question. Let's see if it's where is it? It'll be in. God, where will it be? I'm not sure actually. Where I would have put it. Usually I just search up for it. Oh wait, no, hold on. Isn't it on my other monitor? Or is that the? Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's not on my other monitor. Never mind. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. I can turn the auto counter off. I think if I just... Yeah, there we go. We got Terrakion. Oh, did I not put it in? I just thought I put it in. Maybe I didn't save? I really could have sworn I put it in there. I mean, I guess not, if it's not showing up. Oh, we're way past the mark. I need to move it on my screen again. There we go. So we just hit the 100 mark. Yeah, I thought it was in here. Could have sworn it was in here. I mean, I can find out. See, the problem is I want to say 150-ish. Because it just feels like that in my head. But I remember that's roughly how many camp resets I did for Terrakion and Shield. So it's very possible I'm just thinking of that number. I can't remember for certain. I'm absolutely positive I wrote it down, but I guess if not, I'll just have to check the footage. I do have it. It's on the YouTube channel. Terrakion. Shiny Terrakion, here we go. Let's have a quick check. How quickly into the video do I get it? It's just me still hunting it here. Oh no, it was really short. It was almost the same as I think it was 164. Damn, is it that quick? Oh my god, yeah, it was. I didn't realise I got it that fast. Oh wait. Come on. What? Yeah, 164. Okay, damn. That was way faster than I realised. Yeah, I think that's why I felt so bummed out by Virizion. Like, I'm less than 60 away from matching Terrakion. No. That's what I mean. I was lucky, of course. I did say on the day I just felt like we were going to get it quickly. I guess because I got it near to the camping one, which is why I maybe felt like it was going to. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, that was incredibly fast. And arguably, this is as fast, I'd say. And obviously, the speed of a reset is kind of irrelevant to the chances. But you do wonder how, you know, Virizion, I've done 10 times the amount of resets almost, and you know, the reset is way longer. It's like another 20 seconds every reset, and we've done 1,000 plus resets. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but as I said, what can I do? You know, this is just how odds work. So. And yeah, because I couldn't see Virizion, I imagine there was probably a couple of resets that weren't, you know, thing. But we're still way over. Like, we should have got it with the amount we did. So it's kind of crazy we didn't, but it is what it is. Especially as these guys are affected by the shiny charm. I tell you what, actually, there's another thing is that there should be a Pokemon at spawn. You know, let's go check it out now. That's shiny because we've got a shiny 3 sandwich. Or sandwich, sparkling power 3 donut. There you go. So there should theoretically be a shiny near spawn. Actually, if Machamp was right next to us, right, and that's a fighting type, not a steel type. So maybe there were no steel types in range, and therefore there was nothing shiny. I don't think so. No, because these guys definitely in range. I guess somewhere else, because there will be one. Because if these guys aren't shiny. Anyone around here? Okay, let's climb this, because maybe it's someone on the roof. Because I said, there should be a guaranteed shiny, because we've got a 3-star. I said, there has to be steel in range, but they're maybe... Oh, these guys? No, none of them are shiny. Am I just not in range? Is that all it is? I'm just not in range of anyone. Because that's kind of wild then, if that's the case. Because I guess Steelix... I'll tell you what, why don't we just run... I'm not going to go to the teleport back. If I go over here, do they spawn? Okay, they can just. So I guess only if Steelix spawned in. That's wild. So after all that, there's not even a guaranteed shiny in here. Which means I should probably do a full reset. Because I would like to do this a bit longer. I'm enjoying, you know, resetting for Cobalion, I think. So let's do a proper reset until we actually see a shiny show up. Because I said, we should be able to. Like I said, I think it has to be a Steelix. I don't think there's anything else in range. If it was a fighting type, of course, it could be. I mean, you think the rooftop people would be in range, but I guess they're not. I guess they're not. So, steel. There you go. I mean, that is just unfortunate if there is no one guaranteed in range, eh? You'd think there would be. Now, I'm going to have a quick look because we can exit the game and it will just bring us back to when we've walked into the portal. Or walked out the portal, sorry. Yes, I'm not sure there's anyone in range who's a steel type. Because look, they haven't spawned in yet. Oh, okay, there is a shiny Steelix. Okay, well, I'm curious. Did that just spawn in off the bat of me running up to it, or was it the default 3 one? So I think it might have just spawned in off the bat. Yeah, it did. That was just complete luck. Yes, there's no one in range. That's a shame. I really would have thought there would have been. Or at least the guys on the roof, maybe. I'm very surprised they're not in range. I guess they're just too high. It's kind of annoying, really, because it just feels like a waste of a thing. Then, I mean, obviously, if we get Cobalion and we still have a bit of time, then I can just kind of reset, see if we can get one of these guys or, you know, someone else around. It's just a shame that there's no guaranteed in range. Well, this is what it is. Let's go back to Cobalion. Okay, so there's a Steelix. So we have actually spawned a Steelix in. So I'm just going to leave that Steelix there for now. We're going to run to this ice park. So there's a shiny Steelix there if we want it. Which will ultimately... I think that would become a shiny that we need, right? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's go from here then. Oh, we need to get rid of you. It's probably still plenty of time. Yeah, because ultimately I'd like a Shalfa Steelix. That would be sick. Because mind you, Steelix is a huge Pokemon. And it has a Mega as well, so that would be really cool. Ah, have to wait and find out. So I need to get on some more of these shiny hunting. adventures. I mean, admittedly, I do have a good few donuts that I want to use in the 5 stars. So if we come across them, I mean, what are our types left for our 5 stars? Ice, electric, ghost, poison. Ice, electric, ghost, poison. And I need alphas, so I could just use that. The only thing is, I'm not sure I want to use that on Rotom. I don't care enough. What were the others? Shiny, electric, ice, ghost, poison. Okay, there you go. Look, 3. And who's in the ghost one? Gimmighoul. Yeah, so yeah, definitely I'll use that for Gimmighoul. Yeah, so I'll definitely be using those, at least. Because that's what they're for, really. Yeah, it's not the most exciting in the world, is it? But I tell you what, well, because of you know, I do need to go through some others. Oh no, the thing is that I don't want to leave this one. I mean, we can do some other resets. I won't do, you know, the fight for the points because they just come up all the time anyway. We could do some resets looking for some other ones because obviously this one won't go away until we actually replace the 25k one. So I reckon we could do a few more of that. Once we get to 200, I'll do that. I just actually like to try at least a little bit for Cobalion now. Because we do have a pretty good chance. I need a little clicker rather than, you know, having to hit my keyboard every time. Where's this theme? It says it's going to be Corbo. So I could see it fitting, I was like, I don't recognise it. So it's probably from this game. It's been so long since we've had a shiny legendary. Tracheon even was a good few months back. Longer than that, to be honest. I suppose actually it can't have been that long, because, you know, this didn't come out that long ago, but still, you know what I mean. I'm going to Patreon now. Obviously, we also need to do this for Latios as well as Rosillon. So I do have Latias from Dynamax Adventures. Now, Latias, I think, is on the that taller building, like thin strip where there's hedges around the side, whereas Latios is in like a big open bit. But I'm pretty sure you have to climb a ladder to get there. So we may end up having to every single time. Oh, I shouldn't. Okay, I need to remember I'm not doing it there. I do think I may end up having to effectively spawn far enough away, climb up the ladder, and then manually reset, potentially, which would, you know, suck if I have to do another manual reset, but maybe you can just dive off the building, and I don't know. I mean, Latios is very obvious. It's effectively a mint green, but again, you can never be too safe for a start. And also just, I don't know, from that position I'm just trying to think how quick it would be if it actually really makes any difference. And, you know, for peace of mind, resetting manually just feels better anyway, so... Assuming you can't see the spawns. Like, obviously here we can, so I'm like, this is definitely better. It's way quicker, and I'm literally watching Cavalion spawn in every time. So. Nope. And how far you go back as well makes a big difference, but. Whether I'm far enough back, I don't know. Okay, last one, and then we reset again. Man, this is not Rossi not going great. I have no indication whether I'm gonna win or not. Basically winning an award based on nothing. So like, there's no reason why it was suddenly, I don't know, you suddenly have an idea about the stats or whatever. So either it is or it isn't. I'd love for it is. Or it to be. Okay, 50 down. 50 more to go. Now then I just get like a little sparkle like it is, but a glint in my eye. I can count that as a reset, I just got too close to the wall. Accidentally letting go of the Joy-Con, or the joystick at least. God, I need to stop spawning it in. You're getting too close. Don't I, Cobalion? Spawning it in too early, eh? Okay, let's do a few more. Just add an extra one and I stop sprinting. I think I see around the corner and like, oh, is that Pokemon? And then I remember that's just wall or debris I just pressed again, or just anything along those lines. Ah! God, I'm clearly very tired. I'm playing a lot of Hades. Bit of Super Meat Boy as well. I mean, Super Meat Boy is tough. Hades has just been super fun. And it has been tough at times, but you know, you get the hang of it really quickly and it's a really fun game. Stop listening to me, Siri. Come on, we're nearly there. Yes, no, I feel so. I keep seeing it as like a different thing. My brain is broken today. Just like turned off. Oh my god, I thought that was an Avalugg. Oh, I'm upside down. Don't want that. I really, really thought that was an Avalugg because he hadn't spawned in yet. I was like, oh wow, Avalugg's replaced it. That's weird. Can't tell me it doesn't look like one. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. But it looks like it has a little bit of purple at the front, like it is an Avalugg. Or like it's got some colour and depth to it, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does look like Avalugg. I think I'm just sleep deprived. Come on, Cobalion. We're way past Terrakion. Let's say way past. We're 13 resets more than Terrakion now. If you do another 900 and if you do another 1,000, another shiny? Reset. I'll do one more just to be safe. Okay, we're nearly at 200. My eyes genuinely really tired. Oh, I closed it. Was I meant to do that? I think so. Let's do these last 15. Look in. See if we can have a shiny Steelix at the end. Of course, we are going to catch a luxury ball. I do still need to sort of go through home and organise all. I don't. As much as I would like to do it soon, I feel like I should just wait until I've done this, because one, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to organise. The more Pokemon in a box, the more full what I'm trying to do is, the better. And yeah, just you know, it's not an immediate need, so might as well just wait until I've done this. So we need to be grinding, basically. Try to finish these guys off. Oh. Ding. Ding. Sorry, Money, just giving me a bit of a, not dead leg, but my legs are aching a bit because you're quite heavy. I know. Silly cat. He's just turned around. Do I do another reset? Just to think that if I were to actually see it, obviously I can just properly reset. I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'll be fine. It's only 2 more. $199, and then our final reset takes 200. Is it enough? Is it going to be something? No, it's not. Okay. So we'll hide that for now. Let's change this back to. What does it say? What is it? And this is at what was it, 116? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're out here, we can go back to having just a look around. And we can get points again. I'm not going to bother for now. I'd rather kind of just do a couple of resets, see if we can just pick some up of what we're looking for. So normal fighting, fire, ground. That's all we're looking for. Normal fight. Okay, so that is a 3-star fighting, so we could potentially get him there. That's ground, but we need 4-star ground. That's another 3-star fighting. Okay, there's throw. That's potentially got Sork in it as well. We should probably go and do that one. That's a large, so I can't imagine it's easy. Medium it's not ideal, to be fair, but let's go check it out. I reckon we can get away with a 3. Hopefully they're both in here. Because you can get ones with both. It's just that they might be in different places, so we should just check them out. But it will be another one to tick off if we get it, so. Is it this, like, Colosseum or something? Oh, it's Mystery Dungeon. We can always make more of these. Okay, they're right here, so let's go for him. To be clear, we just need that alphas, yeah. Brother can see. If I can just spot them around the other side. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, oh, will that you spawn them in and out, but that works if they're there. That looks like an alpha to me. So let's get the Ultra Ball out. Get you out. We should be able to do a flying press that does a lot of damage, I think. Okay, never mind. No, it doesn't. God of Art. Please use Dazzling Gleam and kill everyone. But on this guy though. Not as good as I thought, but I suppose we're not as high a level. Need to heal as well. Heal, heal, heal. Bugger! You're meant to die. Okay, we're sending out you, even though you're a dark type, but you've got Zen Headbutt, so... Try again. Oh my god, okay. Magiernacht. I know you're a steel type, but you have Flare Cannon. Okay, just hit him once with something else. There we go. And now run, now we run, now we run, now we run, now we run. Okay, nice. That is 117. Now the other one in here was a Meditite / Medicham. But that does mean that Sork could be in here as well. It's possible. I can't remember if Meditite was one of the options for a third. We'll have a look around because we've got to, you know, find one anyway. Okay, never mind, it's Phalanx. That's fine. Is there any point in you picking these up? And destroy boulders is a pretty easy one if we just find the boulders. Are they down? Are they this entrance? No. They're usually on one of these exits out, aren't they? Okay, there we go, some boulders. Does ground type moves get rid of them? No, okay. Switch to you now. Oh, I don't understand. That's sort of a weird move. Come on, bro. Don't be stuck. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. And we've been spotted. Let's get out of here, please. That is 117. So let's put you just there. And exit this one. But yeah, that's one down. We still have to look for the same one. But throw is out the way. Oh, I've got insert on. Because I pressed that's my reset button, that's right. Okay, there we go. And we can now reset again. Unless it says there's one right there. Oh, okay, there's one right there. Let's try it. Let me go make a 3 donut. Or just make a quick couple 3s. You know, even if we don't end up doing this sort and getting another one elsewhere, it'd just be good to have some more 3s. Let's go from here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that'll do. That's plenty. Those are going up here, isn't it? With a Pikachu? Oh, you're up there, you bugger. Let's go to that back one then. So difficult to navigate these lot. I wish they added more things to cut to the roofs with. At least in like post game or something. In fact, can I even get there from here? Don't know if I can. I might be able to just jump across from here, actually. Yeah, I think we can. Good. It's kind of dumb, though. Okay. Let's see if Sork's anywhere near. Was it worth even bothering checking it? Oh, this is the one Latios is in. Latios is up there. Oh god, that looks so weird. I mean, if it's on that opposite roof, it certainly is. It's Hawlucha down there, so it's not that part. Let's see who's on this roof. Huge if it is. No. Down there below. Don't see anything. Aha! Right there. And there. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm not sure that's out of range. Okay, it's not. But we're near enough that I think we can do this. We just have to climb a ladder every time, which is what's annoying. Yeah, none of those are alpha. And then we just need to remember to pick up another one as well. Why did it say 118? That shouldn't say 118. Say 117. That's fine. We'll just not add Sork. Are there any others? No. We're at good distance as well, I suppose, which is nice at least. Got lots of time as well, even with the climbing of the ladder. I'm actually just looking forward to shiny hunting, to be honest. Like I said, I know obviously we can do the donuts and everything, but it will just be nice to actually go for things. The only problem I have is that because of the Shalfa potential, I don't feel like I'm always just looking for the really good donuts, rather than necessarily hunting myself, but it's the way to go, so I can't really do else. I mean, I think it's a thing of, like, obviously if I get a 3-star shiny, I should take it rather than try to get an alpha as well. You know, because ultimately, if I get, I want to just see if these are out of range. I'm assuming not. Yeah, they're not. That's not a shiny one, is it? Okay, no, it's not. I do need to. Actually, we can just close the game because we need to teleport back to saves. Yeah, it's just like it just feels like a waste if you don't have an alpha, almost. Which I know is stupid, but it does kind of feel like that. Oh, these are gonna be the same ones I just looked at, aren't they? There's multiple shiny Sork though, actually. Not ones I need. I picked up 2 from non-shiny donuts. I guess that one just looks a bit lighter, but its shiny is more purple, so. Come on, a bit quicker than this would be good. Please. Is there a quick way to see them? Because those 2 on the first roof I can see pretty quickly. Can I go over to the next roof? I can, there's a web here. That might be quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I reckon this is quicker. be fair, it might not be, but I prefer doing it anyway. Well, that's a shiny Spork. Of course, there is. Why do we get all the shinies in non-shiny donuts? It always happens, doesn't it? Oh, okay, never mind, we got it. Yeah, we take it as soon as possible because then it doesn't. We can give it time to respawn. We should still be fine. I'm not fussed about. I think we've still got plenty of time. There's only 3 here now. I'm not going to reset because I'll try and see if we can keep the shiny. Even though again I don't need it. It would have been way better if it was a Shalfa. But you know what it is with respawning this game. Ooh, Disney, Phineas and Ferb. What was that? Oh, those are sick. I like those. Come on, we should be able to get an alpha before that timer runs out. I'll tell you what, actually, I will go this way because I think it will eliminate less time. If I can spot at least the one on the nearest roof, it will be easier as well because then I won't have to look for them when I turn around because I immediately see those two. I guess just climbing up the ladder every time isn't ideal. Isn't ideal, I'm not gonna lie. I would like a bit more time. Okay, I'm gonna see actually. So 828. To 804. So that's 24 calories gone. Because if we go this way, didn't actually look that time, so we'll have to do it on the next one. So 24 calories. This one's 775. Exactly the same. Although I think we did take a little bit long on the turning around on this one, so I will say it's quicker to go this way. Again, I think primarily because to get a good look at them once you're on the teleporter, it's not counting time. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay, good. We gotcha. Now we can catch all of them. There's our normal Sork. There's our Alpha Sork. Nice. Oh, and the other one's just spawned it. I suppose we can just have a look around. See if we've managed to spawn another shiny. I guess. Let's see what's on the floor. It doesn't look like there's anything else nearby, to be honest. Oh, there's the Hawlucha down here. That was quite convenient where they were, to be fair. They were, I think, the nearest spawn to us, apart from those Hawlucha. Oh, there is more grow here, so we could have just done it here. But again, it's a 3-star. I don't mind too much. Fido and Dutchman, I don't remember getting them. Where are they? Oh yeah, there they are. I do not remember them even being in this game. But there's more Sork over there. Yeah, it's pretty good that we've got more of those done. It means we can completely ignore fighting now because we got Galarian Farfetch last time. Yeah, so this is where Latias spawns. Latias is on that roof. So Latias is not helpful, I don't think. I don't think there's a teleport here when Latias is here. Latios, I don't know. I'm assuming it's also quite difficult, to be fair. So I think either way, it's not ideal. But yeah, there we go. Let's go back. So that takes us up to 118 now. We only need 10 more, which is kind of wild to think about. Unfortunately, the 10 that they aren't exactly super common. We haven't seen an Indeedee the whole time. Same with the Lola Marox, Galarian Stunfisk. They're not ones I've forgotten. We just straight up haven't seen them. And then all the rest are in 5s, which admittedly I have seen. I just, yeah, forgot to grab them at the time because I was mainly focusing on shiny hunting. So we will need to grab them. But yeah, we'll work it out. Why? Where the? Oh, they've all gone in here. Okay. So another Sork, shiny Sork for some reason. I don't know why we keep getting them, but we do. And then we can put normal Sork into his position here because we didn't have one. And then Alpha Sork, one below, to fit in there as well. And that again makes our list a little bit smaller. And we are getting close. We only have one 3-star left now, so it's just normal Fire and Ground, with normal being 3-star, Fire and Ground being 4-star. If it's none of those, we move on. Obviously, we've got Cobalion here, which we've done a few resets for already, and we will continue to do so. I reckon we get it. It's not a super long hunt, so I think we have a pretty good chance. Let's head back to Pokemon Center to do some more resetting for now, and see if we can get one of these last few guys to show up. I mean, like, as much as it's been like, oh, we keep stopping because we keep finding some of the lower ones. Like, there's only 3 left, and I know 2 of them are 4s, but like, we're not going to be resetting forever. At least I don't think so. Fingers crossed. They should show up. So, normal Fire and Ground, normal Fire and Ground, and they have to be 3s and 4s. Normal Fire and Ground. Well, how am I even looking? It's a shame how long these take to reset, I suppose. Okay, what have we got? Normal fight. Oh, this is a chance. I don't actually have the Indeedee one up. Let me have a look. I suppose we can get them all up now that we're looking for them. Although I know what they pretty much all look like, but I will grab them anyway. So, Fire and Ground. So, normal 3-star. To get Indeedee, I will just do a search to make sure it's only in the 3 stars. So, Indeedee can be with Diggersby and Pidgeotto. So, it very well could be in this one. Or Lopunny and Ordino. That's it. So this is... I mean, are there any other Pidgeotto Diggersby spawns? Yes, with Lopunny. So it's either Lopunny or Indeedee, I think. Yeah, it is. It's either Lopunny or Indeedee, so 50-50 there. The ground one is... Golurk and Stunfisk, that's it. And the fire one with the Alolan Marowak could be Chandelier and Pyroar, Simisear and Pyroar, Camerupt and Flareon, or Talonflame and Flareon. So it's actually loads. I'm surprised we haven't seen one of those. But there you go. So we do have our list. So that one could very well be what we're looking for. Is there anything else here we need? 4-star fire. Alolan Marowak. Oh wow, this is okay. We've just found them very quickly. This is perfect. So let's go get these guys then. We can definitely go get the Marowak, and who knows, maybe indeed he's in there as well. And then we're only looking for Galarian Stunfisk outside of the few 5s we've got, which does mean I need to hurry up and get Shiny Cobalion. But that is really, really, really good. Because once we're done with the alphas, obviously there's the odd few extra legendaries we need to get from 5. So I imagine we'll come across anyway when we're doing the resetting for the other 5s. But apart from that, I've got all of the screws now. So I literally just need to do the side quests that I haven't done in the DLC, and we're there. So we've barely got any left to do, and then I can finish off the video and upload it. So yeah, we've made really, really good progress. I think only a couple streams, maybe 5-6 streams ago, we were on like 60. So we have really caught up here. Okay, Alolan Marowak, where have they spawned? Oh, it would have been good if they were there, huh? Let's get you out. Yes, this isn't the best spawn in the world. Why have you decided to do that? Where is Alolan Marowak spawning? Let's climb up on the roof, have a look around. I mean, ideally it's just on one side and we can teleport across. But knowing these slightly rare ones, although a Marowak doesn't seem to be that rare, according to the ones that it can spawn in. Yeah, they tend to be in the awkward places. You think the Farfetch'd and the Feebas were all in annoying places, so... Okay, they're not in that area. Are they down back in this corner? Oh, no, no one's in this corner. Where are they? Aha, here we go. So here's one group here, which is a horrendous spawn. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's too bad. It could be worse. Like, okay, so they seem to only be spawned here, but doing this will definitely be out of range because they're all the way on that roof, I think. Although that one wasn't. That Cubone right there. Problem is they don't really show up very much, do they? And we have a really bad spawn. I'm almost tempted to say, actually, we just leave this one. As much as this seemed perfect, we haven't seen one. There are 4. We're going to be resetting a hell of a lot more. And ultimately, if we don't find it... Yeah, these ones aren't despawning either. Yeah, if we don't find it... what's it called? Yeah, how far do we have to go? Yeah. We can just, you know, we'll pick up... We'll be doing more resets effectively when we are going for the 5s. We'll do it for a few minutes. Let's just see where it gets to. It's just, yeah, this isn't ideal. It's a lot easier when they're next to our spawn. Yeah, this isn't great. So we'll give it a few. Look how low we're going already because we're only using a... Oh no, we're only using a 5. I guess we did explore a little bit first, but... Yeah, see, look, catch alpha Pokemon. Like, we even had an alpha spawn on us. But these guys aren't near enough. We'll give it 3 more resets, and if you don't get it, we move on. It's not worth wasting the time effectively. When I could be doing things other way. And I said it's very likely it will show up elsewhere. So this is the one that's most likely to show up. If it was the Stunfisk, I'd stick it out because there's only one of those spawns. But of the 4-star fire spawns, there's 4 Alolan Marowak ones. So yeah, I think it's worth trying. Reset that one Cubone on the left. Which means we get less spawns. A little Cubone anyway. I think this would be enough, wouldn't you? Going all the way back here. Oh, God. That will be, but... I mean, obviously we only need one, so... I say that, I do need a normal Alolan Marowak as well, I believe. I don't think I have a normal one anyway. Yeah, so that's normal Marowak. A normal Marowak. Oh no, I have a normal one. Okay, yeah, so I do only need the Alpha. Okay, I'm doing 2 more and then I'm leaving. Because we haven't even seen 1 Alpha yet, and obviously there's only 4. They're really slow resets. It's just, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, 1 more. And as we'll be resetting, we won't see if it is indeed in the other one. So we'll go and check it out and then finish for tonight. Okay. No Alpha, it seems, which is a shame. We'll try another one. As I said, not all of the zones are better. I mean, to be fair, I think across the board we've had a crazy amount of good luck in terms of which the Pokemon we needed turning up in decent zones or easy hunting spots. Been very lucky, so I can't really complain too much. Does this reset it anyway? It might do. Oh well, God, it did, but we still don't know, so let's go find out. Amen. Okay, let's find out. Is there an Indeedee in here? Indeed there is. Okay, we started off with the Bumblebee Diggersby. Pidgeotto. Is it here? It is here! Let's go! Nice, okay. Now, do we reset at the teleporter, or do we just run forward and back? Like, can we... I don't know if we can reset. I don't know if we're out of range. I'm trying to spot them from here. I can still see them. Not sure we did respawn them. No, we didn't. Okay, so yeah, we have to go from here. Worst spawn of the lot, but that's okay. I could get rid of these guys to make it a bit easier. Is there only 2 of them? Or is that a secret? Is that a secret passage back there? Might be a secret passage. And they might be... oh no, they won't be easy to respawn. It's just to not anger them anymore, I guess. Okay, that is not a secret door. Just we can run towards them. Yeah, so it's literally just 1 male, 1 female. Oh, one of them's going to be alpha, and the other one isn't going to be. I'm just going to get you out now. Why do I think that was one right there? Leave me alone. I don't think we even did any damage, did we? I'm just going to keep him there. We don't have any... Do we have anything with flying type? I don't think we do, you know. That was Alpha Pidgey. I'm gonna run away from you. Yeah, it's the only thing. It's annoying. Trying to get away from them like that. I don't think we have anything for flying. Let's just send out Heatran. It's just Heatran's just really strong. Overheat. And then when that Pidgey goes, we can reset. There we go. What the hell? Did that one not despawn? Guess you have to wait a little bit. Okay, that's plenty. The other downside of running to them is that we give them way more time for Pidgey and Pidgeotto to spawn. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We're still out of range. We're still out of range of those guys. How have we bothered to kill them? So by the time we get there, thing is, Pidgey and Pidgeotto will spawn back by then, I reckon. Nope. A lot easier if they were in the Persian, Meowth, Zubat, Golbat, Crobat spawn, but here we are. Yeah, there they are. Didn't think it would take long. Come on, you lot, despawn, please. Okay. Yeah, so I wonder if the time it saves from not running into them is worth fighting them. I mean, we do kill them pretty quickly. I don't know. Probably not with the Diggersby lot added, but only goes down when they're defeated if the Pidgey and Pidgeotto are already defeated. Because obviously if we defeat those guys and then leave the Pidgeots and Pidgeys, doesn't matter anyway. So we just run past them. I think most of the time they don't spot us, so I wouldn't bother. I think only Diggers. Did Bumblebee go for you? I think actually no, they do. Yeah, because we were looking for shiny one forever, weren't we? The amount of times they went for us. Unreal. I guess this is why we didn't get one of these guys. Proving quite difficult. I mean, is there usually more than 2 spawns? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, well that's going to chase us. We pretty much lost it. It's only an extra couple meters. You alright, buddy? They are different guys every time, right? Because they are. I know that they're clearly one male, one female every time. Oh no, never mind. They're both females there. Okay, never mind. I think we just seen one male, one female. So many, I just assumed that they were always like that. Why is that one so tiny? That's got to be a small one, right? That one is really small. I'm not going to catch it though, because I need as much charts as I can get in trying to get it alpha, so... Maybe this is something we save for next time. Oh, shiny Bumblebee. Get more shinies than alphas, like, I don't understand. I mean, admittedly, I know that we're looking for these specific alphas. But still, with how many we see, I think it's still less... Actually, maybe with the amount of Pokemon, I don't know. I'm still surprised. Obviously, it's not one I need. We do already have one in this game. It was that horrible 8-hour hunt I did. Really got to put these in a better place. Oh, I thought that was 2 then. With the noises. Okay, it's definitely worth getting rid of the Pidgey-ish line. Are they here? No. Because I would like to keep the Bumblebee, preferably. Right, is that a new one? Do I have a Diggersby? Not sure I have a Diggersby, you know. Oh no, wait, no, didn't. No, I picked one up in 2017 for the challenge as well, of course. Nope, apparently not. It's not showing up for us, is it? We have already gone a little bit over as well, so I think we'll check this one, and then we'll stop here for tonight. And we'll have to rerun this one next time. Yeah, nothing for us here. Alright, I think we'll end it there then. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. I'll be live again soon, because we are getting closer and closer. I'll try and do some Cobalion offline, if I can, and then hopefully we can yeah, pick it up soon. But yeah, for now, thank you to everyone who joined, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.